Welcome, everyone, to our graduation ceremony for our class of 2024. And of course, this could not happen without our senior class. So now we would like to introduce them. Was that close enough? Please remain standing. I would like to welcome our amazing cheer team as they lead us in our national anthem. Please welcome our superintendent, Mr. John Cool, to the stage as he shares remarks. Okay. 2 mics is really bad for feedback. The seniors have been practicing, so now please be seated. Thank you. On behalf of the Iowa Department of Education, Iowa School for the Deaf, and the graduating class of 2024. It gives me great pleasure to welcome all of you joining us here today. Here in the Dr. William Page Johnson Gymnasium, also, a very warm welcome to all of those of you joining us online with our live stream. We are honored to share this very special day with each of you and our seniors. Your presence here today is a tribute to the students who are celebrating the culmination of the years of hard work, and you have earned the right to be sitting here this morning. Before I address each of you, I want to take a moment to thank all of the guests here today. Those of you joining us here in the front row, from the Nebraska Department of Education, Ms. Darsha Pelland, one of my favorite alumni from ISD, and our commencement speaker for today, Jonathan Sherling. He is a professor at the University of Nebraska in Omaha. He teaches sign language. He's involved with interpreters. Also, we have Justin Saborin. He is our elementary and our 4+ principal here at ISD. And we have Trisha Waddell. She is our middle school and high school principal, and she is responsible for all the guidance for all of those, our students that we have here today graduating. Also, in tradition, we want to recognize our retirees this year, and we want to congratulate 3 of them. We have Pat De La Castro. She will be retiring from our 4+ program. She has been one of our teachers in our 4+ program. It looks like she is not currently here today with us. We have Deb LaHoop, and I'm sure many people don't know her. Yes, you do, because she's been working here for quite a long time in human resources. Deb? I did see Deb this morning. There she is. Congratulations, Deb. Also, we have Dolly Murray. She is the Director of Student Life. And she's been working here at ISD for several years as well. Dolly? Where is Dolly? Dolly is not currently here. But Dolly did help set everything up for graduation today, and so you will see Dolly later this morning. So I want to thank the three of them for their years of service to ISD. We wish all three of you the best of luck in your future endeavors, and we look forward to seeing you come back when you visit ISD. For our senior class sponsors, the two of them, I cannot even begin to explain how they go above and beyond the call of duty for all of the work they put in for the class of 2024. All of the support, the guidance, the counseling, the planning, the teaching, the coaching, the encouragement. Thank you so much for all that you do. Ashley Villaverde and Cody Caracas. Please stand to be recognized. Thank you so very much. And I know that these seniors are so thankful and have so much gratitude for your patience and understanding and the joyfulness with which you shouldered the responsibility of being there and helping them in their senior class. And they will forever be thankful for all that you shared and did with them. To the teachers, the dormitory staff, and all of the support staff who work so hard every day to provide a safe and clean environment, thank you. Your work is recognized. The learning that takes place is not only in the classroom, but it's outside of the classroom. It's in the doors, it's on the grounds. It happens every day all over campus, and everything that you do helps and impacts our students to be able to learn every day. It's all of your efforts and the opportunities that you provide our students that help them arrive here today. To the parents and families of our students and graduates, and to all of our students, thank you for being here today. Thank you for sharing your children with us. It is our honor to serve your students. And we like to know that your children are safe here on campus and that our staff are exceptional in what they do in providing for your children. And finally, now we can focus on the class of 2024. We, all of us, the people here, are so very proud of you. We are honored and excited to be involved of your final day here at ISD, these final moments. Today, as you walk across the stage and receive your diploma, and you turn your tassel, you will become graduates and alumni of ISD. And how long you've been here at ISD is different for each of you. Your experiences are different. Your future paths are going to be different for each of you. But one thing that is common is that from now on, each of you are graduates and alumni of ISD. The future holds many possibilities. Be proud of yourselves. Be curious. Ask questions. Keep your curiosity strong, and that is important. And also, be Bobcats. Bobcats forever. You are always welcome back to ISD, and we look forward to hearing about your future experiences and the things that you learn in the world as you move on. And now, it is my pleasure and my honor to introduce these students. And these students have chosen Austin Luther as their class representative speaker. Good morning. Welcome, classmates, teachers, parents, family, friends, and guests. We finally made it through this school year. I must admit that I have felt excited and nervous, but here we are, our graduation day. Starting high school as a freshman, I was nervous and confused. As also, we all feel sometimes. I didn't know where to go, how to find my classes, meet new people, figure out how to manage my time and finish my homework for 7 classes. Wow. And it was hard to figure everything out. I was new to my school and had to ask staff members and friends for help, where to go. I felt happy and finally met new friends. With the change of school, I was able to learn new information in classes because I got more time with teachers. I had less struggles compared to my previous school. And then COVID hit. Oh, that was a big challenge, but we got through it together. My sophomore and junior year was a little bit easier. I knew where my classes were, and I had time with my friends, and teachers, got to play games like basketball. I was in track and Special Olympics, student council, and Astra. I was in driver's education classes. I was in ASL classes, and I had Optimist speeches, and prom, and even more memories that I will always have with me in my heart, that we will have in our hearts. And mistakes, they're part of learning. I make mistakes, and I tried, and I kept going. I did not give up. I kept my eyes on the prize, and I'm so thankful for that. And I had staff support me and teachers help me learn new skills that I know I can continue using those skills to succeed, and even after graduation. And I will never give up reaching my goals. I want to thank all of the people who have helped me, and I want to recognize those people: the principal, teachers, dorm staff. Thank you for all of your continued support. I wouldn't be here without that. Hannah Kromenhock, who tutored me before I even joined ISD. A special thank you for your support over the years. Cody Caracas and Ashley Villaverde, thank you for being our class sponsors. Thank you for helping us to raise money, giving your time and energy, helping us plan for prom this year. And I want to thank my classmates and friends for your support and for helping me get through conflict and helping me solve problems when I felt stressed or frustrated. And I hope to see you again in the future and through your journeys. And finally, I want to thank my mom and dad for helping me with homework, driving, and life experiences, and especially with managing my coping skills. You know, that's been a big thing. And one big advice for all of you, stay positive and say kind things about each other. We seniors want to wish you good luck in your future. We are now ready to graduate. And now, our next speaker that I would like to welcome is Sarah. Please come to the stage. She has an ASL poem to share with you. Oh. Well, it's actually going to be the senior gift. Hello, everyone. I hope you're all doing very well. So, the senior class of 2024 we have a special project for the athletic department. And we are donating funds, and we would like to welcome Trisha to this stage. Oh, well, hold on. Okay, I apologize. So that is the gift. And now I would like to share my ASL poem. So this is an ASL poem titled Graduation, and it's an ASL story using classifiers, and it has 5 different hand shapes. This will not be interpreted, so please enjoy. And now I would like to welcome our principal, Trisha Waddell.
A round of applause to both Sarah and Austin. They did a wonderful job with their presentation as well as with the ASL poetry. We will now be continuing with senior awards and honors. These awards are for various reasons. Rather than having everyone come up one at a time, I will share what the awards are and who won prior to everyone coming to the stage. So our first student won 3 awards. The first is for the most improved physical education student during this school year. It's also the Green Thumb Award for how well they were involved in the greenhouse, as well as the Volunteer Award because they were involved at the Omaha Food Bank. So for these awards, I'd like to welcome Draven Peterson to the stage. Congratulations. So these are the 3 awards. Draven, congratulations. Thank you. A round of applause for Draven. This next student is receiving 3 awards as well. The first is the President's Award for Educational Achievement and Excellence. This is for participation as well as for GPA. Next is a Character Award. This student is consistently supporting their peers and those around them, and they have become a role model for those in their environment. This student also received Student of the Month back in December for their excellent attitude, sportsmanship, and character shown in school. So now I would like to recognize Sarah Abdullahi. Please come forward. Congratulations. A round of applause for Sarah. Our next student is also receiving 3 awards. First, they are being recognized for their participation in Student Council. They were heavily involved in Student Council for 4 years. They were consistently willing to volunteer and participate in activities. In 2021, this student also won first place for the Optimist Oratorical Competition and received a scholarship. And just last week, the 3rd recognition was by the Noon Rotary Club, recognizing this student for their excellent academic achievement and participation in extracurriculars. So please welcome Austin Luther to the stage for his awards. A round of applause for Austin. The next part of our graduation ceremony is always my favorite. This will be our commencement speaker. I would like to welcome Jonathan Sherling, but first I would like to briefly explain some about his background. Jonathan was born and raised in Nebraska and came to ISD his freshman year of high school and went on to graduate from ISD, just as Mr. Cool mentioned. He attended Gallaudet University for his bachelor's, then returned to Omaha and obtained a master's in public administration and urban studies from the University of Nebraska, Omaha. At UNO, he currently is a lecturer in American Sign Language and Deaf Studies. Jonathan also is heavily involved in the deaf community, and if he is not working or volunteering his time, he enjoys several hobbies, such as traveling, camping, cooking, learning new things, woodworking, and he is happily married to Jenna. And Jenna is our ASL teacher. They have 2 cats and a baby on the way. So congratulations, Jonathan, and welcome to the stage. I don't know, though. Austin had a great presentation. I don't think I can top that. but here I go. I don't know. I just have notes on my phone. My phone has 45% battery, so we'll see. I probably should have been more old-fashioned and brought a paper, but I was trying to use my phone. I guess it's a risk. But thank you, Tricia, for introducing me today. Just this morning, as I was thinking about my presentation, my wife actually sent out a text to our family members that it would be live streamed. And I didn't realize that there would be more individuals watching on live stream. I about spit out my coffee when she told me. So it's extra pressure for me. But to those who are watching, hello to my family members, as well as Jenna's family members and our cats if they happen to be watching. Thank you so much to the class of 2024 for inviting me to your graduation. It is an honor and a privilege to be your commencement speaker. Many years ago, however, it feels like yesterday, I graduated from ISD, and I'm sure Mr. Cool can empathize with that. The time goes by in the blink of an eye. So the three of you are graduating today. And I decided I would present for an hour for each of you for a total of a 3-hour presentation. Oh, you're telling me I'm joking? Oh, I guess you're right. I guess you're right. No, it's not that long. Oh, they're saying they would be bored and would leave. All right, I guess I understand.
Good.
Yesterday, the seniors took a trip to Omaha. They enjoyed their trip to Jean Leahy Mall. I had the opportunity to join to get to know them more. And of course, I was asking them questions about what they wanted to see in my presentation. These three are phenomenal seniors. I did notice they're a joking group. And so I appreciate all of the teasing that you have given me so far. I appreciate this group of seniors. Congratulations to the three of you on your special day today. I'm looking forward to see what the future holds for all of you. Today is a very important milestone for you three, not only in your educational journey, but in your life journey as well. There are 3 pieces of advice that I would like to offer for our 3 seniors. Now, these pieces of advice apply to not only the seniors, but to all of us in this room and online as well. The first piece of advice I have to offer is to maintain a sense of gratitude. Pay attention to the wonderful things that are happening in your life. These could be simple moments, or they could be big events. For example, your education. You had this opportunity to attend Iowa School for the Deaf and graduate from here. That's big. You have family support. You have friends to help you thrive. You have your health. These are things that you can always be grateful for. I also asked yesterday what our 3 seniors were thankful for, and they said they were thankful for the ISD faculty, staff, paras, families, everyone who has supported them throughout the years. So I want to thank everyone who is with us today who has helped these seniors arrive at this point. As I look back on my educational experience, I attended a public school and I was the only deaf student in my class for many years, and I faced many barriers and challenges during this time. As Tricia mentioned, as a freshman, I came to ISD because I wanted to attend a deaf school. My family, of course, is deaf, and they encouraged me to do so. The Nebraska School for the Deaf at the time had closed, and so I was trying to come to Iowa School for the Deaf. However, that involved a lengthy process with my school district to finally get them to allow me to attend ISD. And this is where I thrived. This is where I gained leadership skills, the ability to present just like I am today. This is where I was able to become involved in various community organizations. And so even as I've gone on to college and started my career, I still remember ISD. And I'm very grateful to my school district as well for being willing to send me here. At the time, it was a financial cost for the district, but I am so thankful that they were willing to send me because that gave me these opportunities that have led me to this point. So again, that is something I am very grateful for. And of course, I am grateful for Iowa School for the Deaf as well. Mr. Cool has already mentioned several groups who I could thank, so I won't review those names again. But again, just keep that spirit of gratitude. It doesn't matter how many times you thank someone, it's better to continually thank someone than to never do so. My second piece of advice is that you can, actually part of that first piece of advice is that you go ahead and write thank you cards, also, the three of you seniors, to those who have made these impacts in your life. My second piece of advice then is a commitment to lifelong learning. I think I'll call two students to join me on the stage for this. I'm going to ask Nessa and Eric to join me. I'm a teacher, so I always enjoy having individuals help me in my instruction. So now imagine, you're a junior, right? And you're a junior. So this is not your graduation, but imagine that this was your graduation day. Both of these students are thrilled to be here at their graduation day. They are ready to take on this next stage of life. Both students are ready to work and have been working. However, Eric, on one hand, feels that he's satisfied with where his life is at. He feels that he doesn't need to learn anything new because he has access to technology and artificial intelligence, and he can learn everything he needs through that. He feels it's not necessary to continue learning from books, so he's satisfied with where he's at and is not open to taking more classes or learning more information. Now, on the other hand, we have Nessa, and she feels she still wants to learn more. She may want to learn a new hobby or a new language, and she can learn some of these things online or through technology, but she's committing to continuing to learn. She is not yet satisfied with her level of understanding of the world. And so, of course, Nessa would be more successful in the long run. And why is that? And Austin's saying, well, because she's motivated. She reads, she's not on her phone all the time. Yes, exactly, that's right. Because Nessa is looking for growth. She is seeking advancement, whereas Eric has a fixed mindset. Nessa has a growth mindset. So my advice is to keep that growth mindset. Don't be satisfied. Maybe you have everything you need, but there's always more to learn, always more to invest yourself in. Never stop. And I do believe you will be successful, Eric. I just want to clarify that, but thank you for being part of this visual. Also, I think everyone knows their ABCs, but I want to expand on that. A is always, B is be, and C is curious. So ABC really stands for always be curious. There are so many opportunities for you to learn. And I'm not downing technology. Technology is not a negative. There are many benefits to it. I mean, the technology in the past, like microfilm, I mean, some of you remember, it was a little before my time, but as the internet started arriving and people began getting more comfortable with technology, at that time it still took forever to get connected to the internet. So information was less readily available. Whereas today, information is available right away in an instant. However, you have to be cautious as you're navigating this online world because some information may not be accurate. So use technology to your advantage. Also, learn from others' life experience and you will thrive. So again, my point here is don't only rely on technology, also rely on those around you for your growth. Now, my third piece of advice is to overcome failures and barriers. As we know, life can be a challenge. I'm not going to try to mask that. There will be barriers in life that you will have to navigate. The important thing to remember is that if you fail, you try again. It is an opportunity for learning. You have to look into why you were unsuccessful, rather than just giving up and shutting down. If you do that, you have no opportunity to grow. So add those failures and mistakes to your experience, and that will ultimately help you improve. I coached the boys basketball team this year here. I really enjoyed working with Sean Shannon. He was the head coach. We coached together. I was the assistant. And we always preached to the team the importance of slow and steady growth. 1% growth is better than nothing, and that's every day. If you're 1% better one day than you were the previous day, that is still growth. This team was young, they were still learning, they had a lot to practice, and we did lose games, but we had to support each other and stay optimistic. And I saw that attitude in our team. They arrived to practices on time. They did not miss practices, unless there were rare occasions where they were sick or had other reasons. But in general, they were motivated and had the right attitude and the right mindset. They also always sought feedback, and feedback is key to improvement. This allows you to take that feedback and know what you need to work on to improve. And then, in a tournament, the boys basketball team won their game. And that was the reward after months of hard work. Now, once I was driving and I saw a billboard, and it emphasized hard work. In several lines, it said hard work. And then it said reward, but then it said work harder. So the point is that whether there is a reward or not, we still need to maintain that work ethic and continue to always work hard and then work harder. Yesterday, as I was out with the seniors, I saw Draven. At Jean Leahy Mall, there are 2 slides. I'm sure some of you may be familiar with the area, some of you may not be, but I was encouraging the seniors to go down the slide. And Draven was the first one who was willing to take that on. So I noticed that Draven is fearless. He is willing to step into the moment and be unafraid. And he knew that if it was successful or not, he would learn. So Draven, I appreciate your fearlessness. Sarah, I remember when you came to the Nebraska Deaf Heritage Museum. We took a field trip with some ISD students, and Sarah came to that, and I gave a presentation and guided tour. And Sarah, you had so many questions. You were so motivated to learn. So I want to encourage you to continue learning. You clearly value your culture, your deaf culture as well. So keep being curious. And Austin. Of course, We were part of the basketball team together, but Sean and I both noted your positive attitude and your strong work ethic. You were the most valuable player on the team. You made the game-winning shot. And so that was because of all of your work. So yes, of course, we had ups and downs, but you kept that positive attitude and commitment to the game, and that led you to success. So now, in summary, I would like to end with an ASL story using the hand shapes A, B, and C. So the hand shape A talks about blaming others as opposed to taking accountability, and how I then need to change that mindset and roll up my sleeves and get to work. Blaming others is not successful. You have to look internally to try to be the best version of yourself that you can. For B, sometimes being satisfied means you level out. So never be satisfied. You have to always look for opportunities for growth. And now for the hand shape C. Turn those complaints into actions. It's easy to complain about life not being fair, about life not being what you want it to be. But those complaints need to turn into action and involvement. Know your rights, volunteer, work hard, and all of this will contribute to personal growth. Complaints will not lead to that growth, but those actions will. In conclusion, again, I want to say congratulations to the three of you. Yes, you are graduating, but this is only the beginning of your lifelong journey. Please continue to ask questions. We are all here for you. We are all here to support you as you navigate this life. Congratulations again, and best of luck in your future endeavors. Whew, I made it. My phone, my battery, 1% left, but we made it. All right, thank you so much, Jonathan, for your phenomenal presentation and those 3 pieces of advice. I hope that all of us, as well as the seniors, keep those in mind as we navigate our life. So now, this is your final quiz. What was the advice from Jonathan? Gratitude was 1, right? What was the second piece of advice? Do we maybe need some help from Jonathan? Seems there's some discussion about what the second point was, but if you look at Jonathan, he might help you out. Overcoming, yes. Overcoming barriers. And what was the last piece of advice? Seeing lots of laughter up here. Audience help, audience assistance. Yes, being curious, good, being curious. So being a lifelong learner, that's right, yes. So this ties into what I want to mention to our 3 seniors, as well as everyone here in attendance. Today we celebrate a precious milestone in your lives. It's an important day for you to think about the past and the changes you've made, as well as look ahead to the future and what you plan to do. Your journey has not been easy. Your journey has been remarkable. You have developed your academics, your social skills, and all of these have thrived this year, even since the first time I met you in the fall. Comparing where you were then to where you are now, you have made phenomenal growth. So thank you all for your contribution and impact here at ISD. Remember, just like Jonathan mentioned, once you leave here today, you are just entering a new chapter of your life. High school is a chapter in your book, in your life story. But that chapter is now ending, and you are moving out into the world. I know several of you will be attending 4+ next year, and that will add to your journey, and it will help you as you write the story of your life. It's important that you be determined, and as barriers arrive, remember that you can overcome them. Break those barriers down. Don't just accept things as they are. Go ahead, move forward, and stand up for yourself. You each have a story that needs to be shared. You have already seen many accomplishments and many successes. But as you move forward, continue to fight for that and fight back against any barriers, and you will succeed. Now that summarizes my presentation because I think you're ready for your diplomas. Oh, what some of you maybe don't want to, you want to stay? No, we will hand out the diplomas. So first I will ask our superintendent, Mr. John Kuhl, to come to the stage as we hand these out. So the graduates will come forward to receive their diploma, take a picture, and then they will take the bag that is given to them as well. So are we ready for the graduating class of 2024? Is everyone ready? Our first graduate is Sarah Abdullahi. Please come to the front to receive your diploma. Congratulations, Sarah. Make sure to take your gift. Our next graduate is Austin Luther. Please come to the stage to receive your diploma. Congratulations. And last but not least, Our graduate is Draven Peterson. Draven, please come forward to receive your diploma. Congratulations, Draven. Congratulations. Congratulations. A round of applause. Now I would like to ask the three seniors to please rise. Now it is my distinct honor to acknowledge the official transition that brings us here today. By the power vested in me by the state of Iowa and Iowa School for the Deaf, I hereby confer upon each of you the title of graduate with the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereto appertaining. Congratulations to our graduates. We will now show a video capturing moments of our graduates' journeys from the time they started school up until now. Before we start, I would like to ask you all to remain seated. And at the conclusion of the video, the graduates will stand to throw their caps. Once they have done so, they will process out, and then all of our guests will leave. Then families will process out, and afterwards, the audience can join in the procession. There will be a line in which you can congratulate the seniors, and there are 2 areas for refreshments in the LMC community room that is only for graduates and families, but the general public is invited to have refreshments at this table set up out here in the hallway. But for now, please enjoy this video, and thank you for coming today.